Eugene Laverty here at Donington Park. Come with me for a lap around the circuit.
Welcome to Donington Park. This is a track with a split personality. One part beautiful, smooth and flowing, while the other part is a little bit uninspiring. Just two short straights joined by two hairpins and a chicane.
Last year I liked to finish on the podium here. In the past it hadn't been a great circuit for me, but finally we made a breakthrough and found what works around here.
Just gonna have a look around?
Yeah, let's have a look.
So first of all, obviously when this track's wet, it's incredibly slick.
Yeah, the surface really isn't good. The old surface was slick, and we were all really pleased when we heard it was getting a new surface. The new surface is just as slick, so definitely treacherous out there.
And take us through now. Redgate seems to me to be a corner where it works very well at the start, where you can get a lot of riders into a corner at the same time.
Yeah, this part of the pit lane offers the chance to go out wide and go around everybody, but also the fact it's a late apex, some riders can go straight down the inside, and on the first lap you can overtake a handful of riders very easily. As you're heading into Hollywood, you're looking out for the blue and white curb, and you can't even see it just yet. You've just got to go off your memory. And
is this a section you like?
Yeah, I really like this section. It's one of the best sections of the track. High speed and fast and slow.
Should we have a look?
Yeah, stop.
Okay, stop.
When you come out of the first corner back there at Redgate, you're looking all the way for this first blue and white curb. That's your reference point. You've got to aim to apex there, and more or less hug it all the way down to this next blue and white curb. And it's just a matter of connecting the dots. It's just curb to curb, outside to inside, because it's so flowing left to right, and that's what makes it really nice, because each part connects to the next. You got to be wary the surface isn't the most grippy on the calendar, so that's another thing to take into consideration. And it looks like we're going to have some rain this weekend.
Just gonna have a look.
Cool.
But now on the run up into Coppice, now this is a corner that always looks really, really hard to me, because you approach it, it's completely and utterly blind.
I've had a big crash here a few years ago on the entry, back in 2011. As you peel in, if the rear's locked and you enter aggressively, especially with a cold rear tyre, you can go for the top, and that can be a big crash, as I found out.
And now down into the infamous Goddard. Just take us through this corner.
Yeah, this is last chance saloon, isn't it? If you're in second place coming in here, you've got to have a go. It's one of the prime passing spots on the track, and yeah, it'd be nice to be first into here on Sunday. Well, braking on the outside of the track, there's a huge bump that kicks the rear wheel off the ground. You'll see many riders with the rear wheel in the air there, but the apex is just about midway around the corner, maybe even a little bit afterwards, so it's important to get a good drive onto the start and finish straight.
You obviously got off to an explosive start in Australia, winning the first race of the championship, but since then things haven't definitely been going your way. How critical are two very good solid results for you this weekend?
Well, like you say, it couldn't have been a better start at Phillip Island. We had a race win and haven't been in the podium since then. Aragon and Assen, we were strong, but for one reason or another we just didn't get it together in race day. We couldn't get the bike off the line, and not too good races, but in Imola we just weren't strong at all. We didn't have the pace all weekend, and that's why this weekend is so important to get back in that rostrum. Confidence wise, the test did a lot for me. I jumped up onto fourth in the timesheets at the end of it, so right back where we need to be, I think.
Eugene, thanks ever so much for taking us around this track. Best of luck this weekend.
You're very welcome, Jordan.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.